see you. Are you comfortable?
No, never mind.
Nice to see you. I like the fact that we're communicating. That's nice. It's been quite a while.
Thanks. Yeah, it used to be
Thank you for coming.
fitness.
What a pleasure. Yeah, what a pleasure.
Gym and a couple of gals, and they it used to be the place, the unit directly next door for a little while, and then this became available, and they moved over here, and then Dana was like running the yoga side of it for a while, and the fitness girls, Jordan, Baldwin, I forget Nicole, they opened up another location on South Gaylord, close to here, like by the shops. Quite a bit larger than this one. And they were managing that for a while. And
Lord of the Dharma, physician of us all.
I was like, can I just take this over? For yoga. They did the sort of like strength classes here too.
We don't know how you got it.
But it's mostly yoga. And they were like, please.
Welcome everyone, and welcome to you guys. Sorry to interrupt you. Just getting started. Nice to see you. Glad you made it. And good to see you, long time. And happy to have you, Andy, and the rest of you are regulars. So come back when you can. I know you're going to be traveling, but we're here. And yeah, we'll exchange information about the WhatsApp group. If you want to be part of it, we've got a WhatsApp group for this. Also, just sort of announcing when we're going to be here and stuff like that. And for those of you online, welcome. I'm Joseph Wagner. We're going to do part 2 of our sky gazing practice today, and so we'll be here in the studio for a little while. Then we'll take a short break, shorter than last time because the park is only 1 block away. We have access to a little private park, which is pretty cool. And then we'll sign in again, I guess, on your phone. So
Sure.
yeah, lots to do, lots of fun. So welcome everyone, and welcome to you guys. Yeah, we meet every week. For those of you online, one week this month we may not have a meeting. It's not totally clear. Ricky's going to be out of town. I'm going to be out of town. If I can do it from being out of town, I'll do it. If not, we'll miss that week. But otherwise, we'll be here. Ricky will run it for two times in the beginning of August, and then I'll be back. So, just general information. Please come to this moment. Just come to right now. Whatever happened in the past is gone. We don't have to worry too much about it, so we can just let go of that. And whatever's going to happen in the future has not yet arisen, so we're free of that, and we can just be here in this moment. Since we're all meditating together, we want to reach out with our feelings like Luke in the first Star Wars and kind of connect with the rest of the people in this mandala. There are 6 of us online and then a bunch of people here, and just mingle our experience with the openness of their experience that makes group meditation so easy. And then that state of openness, give rise to a sense of gratitude. We are lucky we get to be here. We have the time, we know about this, we're interested, we have the leisure to practice together. So allow a sense of gratitude, good fortune, right place, right time to kind of arise in your heart. And from right in the middle of that sense of gratitude, give rise to the thought that you are going to practice meditation, not just for yourselves, but for all beings. Welcome. Thinking, not just for me, but for all beings I practice. This combination of realizing how fortunate we are and then giving rise to the intention to practice for the good of all beings is like the very heart of the practice itself. Normally we're just thinking me on every level. Well, how can this benefit me? What is the relationship between this and me? And it's me that gets in the way of everything. So when we meditate, we want to abandon thoughts of us individually and think, for all beings, I'm going to experience peace. For all beings, I'm going to experience openness. Good. Stay in this state of total freedom. You're free from the past, which is already gone. You're free from the future, which has not occurred. And in this moment, let go utterly. Completely free. That perspective of being free of the three times, past, present, and future, that's called the view. And how is the view? It's vast and open. In order to encourage this openness and allow the knots that form in our psychophysiology to be released, we do a little breathing exercise. If you're just joining us, and since you just got here, we're going to practice together here for a few minutes. There's at least one more person coming, and then we're going to take a break. For those of you online, we're going to march to a park, which is just 1 block away, a private park. And then we're going to practice gazing at the sky, and I'll give a few instructions about that. So, good day to come. So, to get started, put your hands like this. Put your thumbs at the base of your ring fingers and close your hands, not too tight. Put your hands on your knees with your arms straight. This is going to be clearing out the stale breath. Just do what I do. Right arm goes out to the side. Bring it back in and block off your right nostril. Breathe in all the way. Hold your breath. Put your hand down. Extend your left hand out. Block off your left nostril and breathe out. Keep it blocked and breathe in. Hand goes down. Right arm goes back out. Block off the right and out. Both hands down, breathe in. Breathe out and extend your fingers. I'm going to do this a few times. And when you do it, when you breathe out the last time, make sure your eyes are open and just breathe out and let go of everything. This kind of sweeps out all of our thoughts, emotions, leftover habits, everything, and we're just left with pure state of open awareness. And that state, that's the meditation state, being completely free. So let's do it again. Ready? Right arm goes out. Breathe in. Switch to the other hand. Out. In. Back to the right. Out. Breathe in. Out. What is meditation from this perspective, in this context? It's letting go of everything that isn't really us, every non-essential, right? Letting go of our internal dialogue, letting go of all of our ideas about who we are and where we come from and what our purpose is, letting go of all of our plans, letting go of all our emotional reaction and relationship to everything, and just stripping ourselves completely bare, just pure openness, total freedom. And staying in that state is called meditation. This is different than other types of meditation, which you might have studied, where you're focusing on one thing and excluding everything else. That's called shamatha, one-pointed focus. This is called vipassana, looking in, looking within. Who are we? Just tune into this state of open awareness right now. Let's do the breathing one more time. See if it makes any difference. Hands are closed. Ready? Right. In. Left. Out. In. Right. Out. In. Welcome. Nice to see you. As I said before, we're going to meditate here for just a couple minutes and give a little bit of an introduction again to a special practice that is big in the Tibetan tradition. It's called sky gazing, or mingling the three skies. And we're going to, you can practice it anywhere, but it's extra nice to practice outside because you have a very vast view. And especially auspicious to practice where you can look at the blue sky. It's nice when there are no clouds at all, that's ideal, but if there are clouds, it's okay too. And if it's only clouds, it's also okay. And if you cannot go outside, and you cannot look out the window in your room, it's also okay. It's okay. There's no limits to this, because space is always around us, right? And this is mingling our minds, where all those thoughts take place, all those plans, all that up and down and confusion, all that anger. Oh, talking about myself. Mr. Anger over here. Where all that arises, we're going to mingle that with the space of openness in front of us. We're going to think the outer sky is the blue sky, without any hindrances, no clouds or anything, if you can set that up. Depends on where you are. The inner sky is the field in which all of our experience takes place. And since our primary sense organ is our eyes, then we're going to collapse everything into our eyes. We're going to focus on our eyes alone, letting go of all of our other senses to some degree. And we're going to point our eyes at the sky, at the space in front of us. And that opens a kind of channel between the outer sky, which is the blue sky out there, and the inner sky, which is the field in which all of our experiences take place. And when those connect, it's kind of like the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, you got God, you got Adam, and they're just about to touch fingers, right? This is like that. We're opening the channel between our inside, which we think is only ours, and the outside, which is everything else. And when those touch, a certain magic can occur. It's kind of like a mirror, looking in a special kind of mirror where we see not our regular face, but our original face, like they say in Zen, right? One Zen koan says, "What was your original face before your parents were born?" This is like a mirror that reflects our original face. The face beyond this face of looking pretty old, needing a shave, or whatever face you happen to have on. When we look in a normal mirror, we see, like I see myself in this screen right here. Then I say, oh, I have ears, I have nose, I have eyes. I recognize that person. It's a being, it's a thing. When we look in the mirror of the sky, we see our real nature, which doesn't have any limitations. It's beyond our body. It's beyond our ideas of ourselves. And that's what the threefold sky practice is about. This is like a fundamental practice of meditation in Tibet. And since Colorado is like Tibet in having very vast open views, then it's a nice place to practice it. And wherever you are online, you're also welcome to practice there. You can do this practice, as I said, ideal is outside, blue sky, not too much wind to irritate your eyes, not too many people around to distract you. That's ideal. It also works outside, cloudy day, sometimes blue, sometimes not, or a totally cloudy day, or inside looking out a window, or inside looking at your room, or even in complete darkness. The practice of dark retreat in Winsong is done when there are no light at all, can't see anything, and yet you still gaze into space. When we gaze into space, it's just like looking in a mirror. Except this time we see our true nature, which doesn't have any characteristics. It's not limited by our physical body. So keeping that in mind when we're doing the practice. So really, we're just aligning. The cool thing about this type of meditation is you don't have to meditate on it. It's not like focusing on something. Because focusing is like picking one thing and excluding everything else, right? This is not like that. It's just about being totally open, letting go, being free. And when we point our eyes at the sky, and we focus our minds kind of on our eyes, on our visual consciousness, and point that at the sky, a certain magic can take place, in which we see who we really are behind our ideas of ourselves and all of our conditioned sociological responses and stuff. Does this make sense? Does anybody have any questions? If you have a question, you can write it online before we go. Meditation is exactly what we normally do. Letting be, letting go. But we're going to use this special technique of looking into the sky, and I'll give a few more instructions when we get there. So we're going to sign off right now. It'll be a whole new little podcast, so just watch for that if you wish. And we will be probably take about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less.